yesterday, which was, I believe, the 16th or 17th of March, I started my whatever it was, my idea, just so I don't forget, is good news instead of all the bad news. But so yesterday, this is chapter 2. I ended with Craig, but on a more important note, what I did yesterday, because Griffin and I have been through so much with the telephone ordeal and the no electricity, and I thought that I would leave Griffin at home. But I want to say the worst thing I did is I made the mistake of saying something that I should not have said whenever I was in the thralls of craziness. Whenever I went to the hospital that day, I was trying to get the attention of the people that I love, and I said something, and I'm not going to say it again, because now I have to recover, or not me, I have to reverse what I said. And whenever I start speaking about what I'm going to speak about, my children already know. I told Cayman to get his attention. I don't know if I told Tyler. I just said it to Cayman to get his attention. But I shouldn't have. So anyway, to tell you what I did is I left Griffin at home, not thinking about the floor and not thinking about how he's having a hard time walking on uncarpeted flooring. And I just left him in his bed in the living room. And I had a great day yesterday. I was in a great mood whenever I got home. And I got home, I was expecting to see Griffin in his bed. And Griffin had gotten out of his bed, and he was laying over under the television cabinet with his legs spread out, and he had fallen, and he could not get up. It was like he was laying like a frog butt. I always used to say this, belly flat on the ground. And I was considering spending the night and not making the drive, and if I would have spent the night, Griffin, I'm not sure if he would have made it through the night. He was absolutely exhausted. He, I'm sure, tried with no avail to get up. So because of what I said, I caused that. Because whenever I say things, they happen. And that's something that we've been taught, is our words speak our reality. And now, so Griffin, I made the decision to spend the last few dollars that I had to go get him one of those baby wraps so I could hold him up against me and bundle him. And he was doing good last night, and this morning he ate his oatmeal. I made him oatmeal with some liver and turmeric, and some and butter, and then he drank his goat's milk. I got him to drink some water. He peed this morning, but he hasn't peed at all the rest of the day. And he's so weak in his back end that he has a really hard time walking. And he's still absolutely exhausted. And I made the mistake of calling my daughter, and her response, of course, was, I'm not even going to say. Because people don't realize what they say, they're speaking their reality. And I have more examples of that as I continue with this. But so what I'm doing now, I've got to exchange another phone, or try to get my money back if I can. I tried yesterday, so I had a wasted trip over here. And the guy said, call, make sure the manager's here at Cricket. And so now I'm pulling in at Cricket. I paid $208 for this phone. The guy looked it up yesterday, confirmed $208, did not say anything at all about a restocking charge, did not show me anything. And nobody's told me anything at all about restocking. So we're going to see what happens as we go in. And I guess this is going to be a short chapter. Once we're done here, I'm going to... and of course, once we're done here, I'm going to take him out we're going to go out into the wilderness. And we're going to go heal him if that's what he wants. I've let him go if he wants to go, but yesterday he did not want to go until he had pretty much given up. Oh, there's like, man, this space is so skinny. Okay. But I don't want him in the sun. So, and that guy, he's not even able to get in his car. So, sorry. Yeah, so this is the end of chapter 2.